next to go. I checked the line. Who's next to go?
Bondzee I, Trippin With Bondzee on YouTube.
Hi, fans. We're talking with the one and only Ozzy Osbourne. Good evening, Ozzy.
What?
Good evening, Ozzy.
Hello there.
Recently, they found that controversy has come home to roost in their very own backyard. An infestation of Canadian brown finches, which is a small I guess I should have seen that one coming, huh?
In this house, there's some whores in this house, there's some whores in this house, there's some whores in this house. I said whores in this house, there's some whores in this house, there's some whores in this house, there's some whores in this house. I said whores in this house.
Jesus, talking about over celebrating at a sporting event. Holy mackerel. What's on your mind, Daddy? Hey, by the way, I'm single. I wonder what sporting event that is. We're going to have to go and get a number. Yeah, like you're going to get a number, bro. Give me a break. Oh, my goodness. I got a story about that coming up. Let me get that song off of there. Got some bows in this house. No ho here. I'd like to say about one guy, gal, however you say that, but yeah, still on no girl right here. So I think we're on 9.5 years now. No big deal. I mean, listen, I've got to do some pretty amazing stuff being single, but listen, it's getting rather lonely. My phone shut here. Just let me bring this up. But yeah, anyways, how the hell are you? It's Bondzee Live, Trippin With Bondzee on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. We are about to have a time tonight. No guests. Unfortunately, small town strip club had a not so great situation. So wish them nothing but the best, and they'll be back on the show soon. So stick around for that. Coming up, whenever we figure it out, a time and date that works best for them. All right, episode 319. Holy mackerel. Subscribe, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, all that. I posted on TikTok yesterday for the first time in I think since 2021. Now I might have posted here and there and forgot about it, but I literally shut TikTok down. It was too much. You got Facebook, you got Instagram, you got Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. And between those three things, it keeps a fella pretty busy in his downtime or scrolling time, if you will. And going on TikTok, it was a whole different monster because you had so many different options. You had smoking hot chicks fucking 24/7 in my feed. Some in scantily clad, big tiny bikinis and dresses and stuff, and it was rather wonderful. But fuck, you just stuck. You know, there'd be some funny shit on there too, and people doing their TikTok jive or whatever the fuck you call it. You know, and there's what do you call it? Trends. It was fun. It was great fun. But unless you're sitting in Guantanamo or some other shithole prison, and you've got a phone and you're just looking to kill time to help you get through your miserable life, TikTok is a place to be, baby, because fuck, that place could just swallow you whole. Speaking of swallowed whole, I'm pretty sure that's what my friend has in mind that she wants to do here one more time. There's some hoes in this house. Like, why? I just have so many questions of why. Of all things, and knowing the camera's on you, I think you can tell she gets it. Other people around her, you can see Buddy in the background. I think they know they're, and she's sitting here, and then she's like, hey guys, hey Peter, look, isn't that your mom on TV at the Lakers game? Oh, good Lord, that poor lady. I don't know. Hopefully none of her friends ever saw that, because I don't know, man. That's a pretty tough one to live down, no? Holy shit, we got so much to get to tonight. Listen, having this whole new full-time sort of 9-to-5 job, if you will, those aren't really my hours, but I'm busy. And trying to find time to put a nice show together is getting shorter and shorter. But I'm not complaining. Absolutely loving what's going on in my life right now. We'll get to all that. Plus, Val Kilmer, holy fuck. Val Kilmer, legendary actor in so many great movies. I mean, including Top Gun. I think it's pretty much where you could say he's got a career started. We'll touch on that a little bit. Pretty sad. Died of pneumonia, of all things. He was pretty sick. Had throat cancer. Jays are on the heater. Speaking of throat cancer, I get and I'm not making a joke about throat cancer, but you know what I mean? Like it's bad if you smoke cigarettes. Well, I guess it's bad if you smoke weed too, but not as bad as smoking cigarettes because cigarettes have so much more bad chemicals and shit in it, right? Anyways, nice try, Bondzee. Leafs are still in first place. They are playing Florida right now, and as I speak, it is 1-1 with 1 minute and 22 seconds left to go in the second period. All right, go Leafs, go Jays. They're on a heater after a miserable start that I went to. We'll get into that too. Ovi, my guy, 4 goals away from breaking the legendary Wayne Gretzky's all-time goal-scoring record. Some health and wellness chat coming up, okay? We'll slide some of that in. Octopuses are aliens? Maybe. Anyways, weird little nugget I found on the old intro web, if you will. Mummies found with tattoos. I found that rather interesting, being a tattoo guy. And, of course, Dummies of the Week and some other crazy, mind-blowing fucking videos as we started the show with. So stick around. We got some really great guests coming up. I just had the most amazing, like the whole last week and weekend, but capped it off with my next guest, Martina Lake and Johnny Porter of the Lake Porter Band. Sort of a newish band, I guess you could say. Johnny's from Wasaga Beach. Martina is up in the Kingston area, I believe, with Jay Emmons. In case the name sounds familiar, she is the wife of Jay Emmons, guitarist for the amazing band called the Glorious Sons. Anyways, I saw them this weekend. Mind-blowing. We'll get into that. But they're going to be coming on the show. I might be sitting down with them live in April in Hamilton at a I don't think I can say where the show is yet or anything. It's a pop-up show. I think that's all I'll say. Date. Follow them on Instagram at Lake Porter Band, and then you'll be able to find out about the secret or not so secret show in Hamilton coming up in April. All right, good. Anyways, I might be sitting down with them there in person. They're going to play us a couple tunes. And if we don't do it in person, they're going to be live on the show sometime closer to May 21st when their new single comes out. All right. Plus, Adam Rodway is going to come on the show. You're like, who the fuck is Adam Rodway? If you're my age, you might not know who he is, but I'm telling you, the kids sure know who he is. And when I say kids, well, I guess it was an all ages show, and I did see like some 14, 15, maybe probably 16-year-olds there. But then a plethora, and I mean a plethora of fucking beautiful, gorgeous, stunning women. We'll get into all that coming up in a second when I talk up at the bands in more depth. Anyways, got to talk to Adam Rodway after the show. Legendary. This kid's going to be a legend, man. Like, he's going to the top. He's got game. He's got charisma. He's got it all. He's going to be coming on the show sometime in the near future. Let's just say that. Kojak, great band out of Kingston area, is going to be coming on the show. Plus, my guy, my friend, you know him, you love him. He's the drummer for the Pharaoh Makes. Ryan Whitney is going to be coming on solo to talk music, to talk drinking, doing it, not doing it, and so much more. I'm really looking forward to having him on coming up soon. I believe it's next week, so don't miss it. Also, the author of that incredible book I was telling you about that I just finished, that is literally transformed my life, and it's going to transform yours too, because you need to read this book. It's by David Cefatane. There we go. It's called I Am Not the Man You Are Looking For. Becoming Who You Truly Are. I know it has man in the title and stuff, but ladies, it's for you too. It's written by the man, so he sort of writes it, you know, and about his life and stuff, but it relates to males and females and anything in between, whatever you choose to identify as. God damn it. I say this every show, and I probably will continue to do it, but that's the best tea in the whole world. It's that lemon zinger. And then you put some of the honey in it, if you will, stir it around. I don't know what it is about it. It's the best tea I've ever had. You should go try it. Let's see who's jumping in the comments. Hey, Bondzee, says Keith Keller. How are you, brother? Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Hope all is well out on the West Coast, because the weather has not been so great here in Ontario, especially if you are Barrie and northwards. Holy shit. I got friends and family that are still without power, and it's been 5-6 days. And it's forecasted to be at least maybe 4 to 5 more. So things are pretty bleak up there. Everybody's lost all their food and stuff in their fridges. It's just not good. No heat, no showers. There's a lot of smelly people up there. Listen, but Godspeed to them all. I think Aurelia was actually declared a state of emergency, which is pretty crazy. I was supposed to go up there. I got a call Saturday night to drive there Sunday morning and start help with a paint job for this company I'm working for. And well, that got canceled pretty quickly because no power and just a disaster up there everywhere. You were. So anyways, that didn't happen. Anyways, moving on. Sponsor before I get right into it here. The show is brought to you by Shakespeare's Fine Dining, baby. This place is the tits. I'm going soon, actually, with some friends. I cannot wait. They've got an amazing special on right now. I believe it's $65, and that's like a 6-course sort of meal. You get appetizer, pickle, and cheese tray. You get an appetizer. You get a salad, and or maybe it's the appetizer or the salad and just, you know what I mean. And then 3 choices of a lovely meal. The food there is to die for. And plus you get dessert afterwards. So make sure you make a reservation because this place is awesome. And everybody goes there and you should too. 905-528-0689 or www.shakespeares.ca. Okay, that's it. Let's go. Still here, still sober, still jacked. I'm still wondering why people ever and still do put anchovies on their pizza. Like, what's wrong with you? Anyways, I don't know. That just sort of was like, it came out of nowhere, but I had a different thought. And then, I don't know. I think what it is I'm dying for pizza. It's been a minute. Because of my cheat meals lately have been, I get one cheat meal a week, and it usually is 95% of the time Osmos. With that, the chicken on the rice, to die for. That garlicky tahini sauce on top, and you get like it's spicy. I like it spicy, right? Holy shit. I could eat it 7 days a week and not have a care in the world because it's so good. But thankfully, I do have a care in the world now, and I don't want to be a fat slob again. So I have it 1 night a week. And so, but I've got to veer off and have some pizza soon because I'm really craving pizza. Where the hell was I going with that? Oh yeah, anchovies on pizza. It just makes no sense. It actually should be a crime because it just doesn't belong on pizza. Pineapple? Yes, 100%. Anything else? Green peppers, not so much because it makes your pizza soggy. Tomatoes? I don't understand. The base is already fucking tomato. What do you need? Tomato. And then it makes the cheese and it's all soggy and stuff. Yes, I hate tomatoes and I'm against them to begin with, but I'm just adding, fuel to my case because tomatoes suck on pizza. Tomatoes suck in general. But I love tomato soup. I loved ketchup. I don't have ketchup anymore. I haven't had ketchup for years, actually. I honestly can't tell you the last time I had ketchup. Weird, I know, but even when I wasn't on the carnivore sort of thing, I just stopped eating ketchup. I'd put other shit on, like hot sauce was my go-to of pretty much put that shit on everything, just like the old Hank said. Anyways, pretty awesome. But speaking of crimes, I was in the gym this morning. And I think this guy, he wasn't in the gym. Believe me, he had to be 350 on a good day. And unfortunately, I got to witness the most disgusting, horrid sight of him sitting there with all of it just dangling, including his itty bitty little willy that you couldn't really see. Like you couldn't, but you could. But anyways, we won't get into his wee little willy because it was the only thing little on him. Believe me, but you know what? It made my day better because it was just like the thought process was like, Bondzee, remember when you were huge for a long time, when you stopped caring about life and yourself and everything in between? Yeah, that guy. I don't want to be that guy anymore. And now that I have abs, they don't come easy and they don't stick around easy either. Believe me, but once you get a taste for them and you see them, you don't want to lose them. And it was just motivation to see somebody like that who, like, bless him, maybe he's got a medical condition. I don't know. I'm not here to slam him. I'm actually here to give him thanks in a weird sort of way for just making me more grateful and thankful for the journey that I have been on and will continue to Be on. Okay. Speaking of this place, it's been a week, just over a week now. I guess a week and a half. It's hump day. So I cannot believe how much I love condo living. It's simple. Park your car on the ground, protected, safe, security. Get in the elevator, go up the floors, get off, come in. It's just everything's there, quaint. I love it. The gym downstairs, phenomenal. Steam room, not sure yet it's broken. It's supposed to be fixed soon. Sauna though, phenomenal. I've had a few now. And yeah, everything is just awesome about this place. And anyways, it only took me a week and a half to forget my key in said place. And usually that wouldn't be a problem living here because you can do everything from your phone on an app. I can unlock my door, look at the cameras, lock the door, the whole 9 yards. But unfortunately, my phone died as soon as I got in the elevator and I was unable to lock my door. So I had to go downstairs like a tool with my tail between my legs. Yes, sir. I've only been here a week and a half and I've already forgot my key. Well, what is the process? Oh, you use your phone, sir. Well, yeah, that's the thing. It just died. He's like, well, I don't have an iPhone charger. And I'm like, well, I do. So we plugged it in. My phone charged for a second, and then I was able to go upstairs and open my door. But yeah, and it just goes to show you, I still got so much more to learn here because there's a keypad on the door. When you touch it, numbers light up instead of using your fob. And you can set that code, but I have no idea how to set that code. So speaking of that, I set the alarm off into here the other day because I turned it on thinking I could just turn it off without a code or anything because I was in the apartment. Wrong. It wanted a code to turn it off. And so I had my real estate agent coming over to bring me a gift and say hello and see the place all decorated because she's that wonderful of a person. Her name's Magda. She's in Mississauga. You should go get her if you need a real estate agent. Anyways, she came. I opened the door. The alarm went off for like 10 minutes because I didn't have the code to shut it off. So security finally did on their end, which is great. Now I got the code and everything's okay. All right, good. Man, I like it better when I have guests and I'm just asking them and they're doing most of the talking and I just have to answer or ask a couple of questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm already sick of listening to myself talk and it's only 17 minutes into this stupid show. But I digress. What else? I got to say one more thing about this place. There's a lot of hot chicks here. No, I don't have any numbers yet. I just got here, okay? But the gym, hot girls. Elevators, hot girls. Parking lot, hot girls. Lobby, hot girls. They're everywhere. And not only hot girls, very nice people. Living in a house and in these neighborhoods and stuff, it's changed. You're not like super friendly with your neighbor and all. You don't see people too often. You might like wave as you're driving by or they fucking leaving or whatever. But around here, people are actually like chatty and are nice. It's awesome. It's the best decision I ever made. And I'm so grateful and thankful for this new opportunity and how everything's just sort of gone my way. And I'll tell you what, it all leads back to changing your mindset, manifestation, talking to the universe or God or whatever you believe in. This shit works. And I'm living proof. And I'm going to keep doing it so long as I live. Okay. One thing I also noticed down in the lobby behind the dudes, we got a concierge. It is pretty fancy here. I'm not going to lie, but it's worth every penny. And I can't wait for that rooftop pool. I was talking to a buddy in the elevator today. He says, wait till you see the girls at the pool. Summer, come on, baby. Bondzee's ready. Abs and all. Let's go. Tarps off. Guns out. Bondzee's getting hot chicks this summer. Mark my word. Oh, but wait, you have to have confidence and speak to girls first, Greg, to be able to get girls' numbers and fornicate with them. I know. I'm working on it, okay? Well, work quicker, you son of a bitch, because listen, old Johnny down here, he's getting pretty lonely. He's sick of you. Oh, good Lord, Bondzee, you're off the rails, bro. Anyways, Amazon, there's a lot of Amazon junkies in said two buildings where I live because the amount of Amazon packages behind that motherfucker's desk was disturbing. At best, man, it was stacked. like piles and piles, bags, boxes, huge boxes, big boxes, small boxes, you name it. It was all there. I was like, holy shit. No wonder Jeff Bezos is worth $1 trillion at this point and just like loving life. I would too if I had his kind of do-re-mi. And people just keep spending and spending and spending and spending. They don't have to go outside. That's why there's so many fat asses out here these days. I was going to play this video. I saw this video earlier today and I contemplated playing it, but I don't want to offend anybody. And, you know, it's not, I wouldn't have looked at it as playing it to offend you or anybody. It was more so showing it, playing it to show you the state that North America's in. And it's this state. Grande. Fucking grande. You go to sporting events and watch people hog down food and they show up in like tarps and friggin' jogging pants and massive oversized hoodies and stuff because that's all they can fit into and stuff. And I don't know, man. It's just, it's out of control. The food is poisoned. It's so much addictive chemical bullshit that they put in it. And it makes people addictive to gross shit. And it's not good. And I'm so thankful. That's another thing I'm thankful for on the show tonight is that I don't eat that garbage anymore. It's awesome. 1 mini tub a week of Haagen-Dazs chocolate peanut butter ice cream. That's it. That's the only sort of shit that's going into my body that's not so good. Even cut back on my weed consumption like drastically, which I've noticed a huge difference. Not so as much anymore. I know it's not really showing right now, but believe me, it's I just feel better, way better. What else? Shot a commercial Woodbine Racetrack on Friday. That was an absolute blast. That was followed by an absolute ruckus of a day on Thursday. Got to go to the Jays home opener with my buddy Rich Meisner. Shout out to Rich. We had an absolute blast at the home opener. Jays got absolutely destroyed. I thought, oh shit, here we go again. This is going to be another shitty season of Jays sucking. Anyways, they did suck that game. They won the next game, lost the next one, and won 1-2, and then went on a 3-game heater and swept Washington. So hopefully the Jays can perform this year because, listen, everything is better. When you go to the city, no matter what it's for, if the Jays are playing well and people are in that sort of good mood because the Jays are, it's a different vibe in the city. And I'm looking forward to going to more Jays games this year. I got a couple of buddies coming up from Pittsburgh. Never been to Toronto. We're going to go to a Jays game. We're going to do a whole bunch of fun Toronto stuff. Anyways, the game was awesome. And then we went straight from there to the Phoenix because we got to hang out with I Mother Earth pre-show before they opened for Matt Good. Both bands absolutely killed. I Mother Earth, man. Those guys, so many different musicians in it. They got like 3 different percussion sessions going. Their guitarist is amazing. Holy shit. Bass player, awesome. Drummer, like they all are. And then Edwin, of course, still doing his thing. Handsome as ever. Hey, what a fella. Great set of pipes on him, too. Anyways, great to hang with those guys. Thanks for having me in the dressing room and hanging out post show. Getting to see you guys from side stage, front stage, all over, and Matt Good as well. Awesome. Just super great experience. So shout out to Rich. Shout out to Dan Harrison, their manager, for getting me the backstage passes and stuff and let me hang out with the boys. So, it's all great fodder for the show. And speaking of that, I Mother Earth will be coming on the show at some point later this year. They got some new music coming out. They will be in the recording studio this week. Not sure if I was supposed to drop that, but I did. They didn't say not to. So, listen, this is what I do. I sit and listen to what's going on, what they're talking about, and then I bring it to you. Inside Scoop with Trippin With Bondzee. You're welcome. Anyways, I'm Mother Earth in the recording studio. First time in 30 years. Yep, that's right. And I can't wait. They make good music, man. And there's no denying that. And I know this stuff's going to be just as good. So they'll be coming on the show to talk about the new music when they release it. So looking forward to that. What else? Oh, speaking of music, we'll stay on that topic. Friday. So I did the commercial Friday. That was an awesome day. Actually, second coldest I've ever been in my entire fucking life. It was awful. It was great filming. It was great being back on set. The food was amazing as always. Great people too, as always. The crew is always so awesome and nice. And then I always get to work with great people, and it's been great. But unfortunately, the scene was half outside. Well, it was more like 3/4 outside, 1/4 inside. And the outside stuff, of course, it was summertime, so you had to wear summer shit. It was freezing cold. Okay. The coldest I'd ever been when I was working down on the waterfront at the docks and stuff in Hamilton, and we were filming. What the hell's that show? Well, that kid from he was married to. Oh yeah, really, Bondzee? Who's that? Oh yeah, that guy. No, he was married to Reese Witherspoon. Ryan Philippe. That new show. I can't remember the fucking name of it right now. It's a racing car show or whatever. I did 2 or 3 episodes of that, and I should know the goddamn name. But anyways, we filmed that outside. I think it was end of November. The coldest I've ever been in my entire life. Like for the longest period of time ever, it sucked. And I really got to start being more selective with this outdoor shit, because and if you know me and you know me well, one of the things I hate most on this planet is being cold. I would rather it be 150 fucking degrees outside than even -1. I swear to God, I don't care about the heat. I lived in Palm Desert of all places in the summer. Okay, I know what heat is like, and it doesn't bother me. I love it. So bring on more heat. Bring on summer, please. Anyways, what else? Talked about. So yeah, of Saturday night, another epic night. Lake Porter Band, Feral Minx opened for Adam Rodway. First time seeing Lake Porter Band, absolutely mind blowing. Martina has a voice of an angel. Her stage presence, and she's captivating. This band's going places. They're new. I can't wait to have them on the show. You're going to be blown away. And if you do find out if they're playing near you, you got to go see them. Check them out on YouTube. They're all over the socials. Check them out. You got to see them live. You just got to listen to them. Her voice, stunning, absolutely stunning. They put on a great show. Feral Minx came out, absolutely crushed it. I've seen these boys over 20 times now. I gotta say, like, and I probably say this after every show, but that was one of the best. The energy that these guys give off during their set, they were all into it. It's only their second show of the year this year, and the boys are they just gel. Man, oh man, they played this new song called Dead Flowers. Mind blowing. It's got this like disco, rock and roll, hard drive, just fast paced, in your face, banger of a tune that they played for the first time live. Unbelievable. The boys put on a show. And then Adam Rodway comes out. I'd never seen this guy before. Never heard of him. Didn't have time to look him up. Been busy. And I was like, yeah, I'm staying. It was a night out. I had a dog sitter from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And so I was like, I'm staying. I got nowhere to fucking be. So I'm glad I stayed, because this guy blew the lid off the place. Comes out, full energy, sunglasses on, bouncing around like a madman, singing, playing the guitar. And then he played some acoustic solo stuff too, kicks the band off the stage, brings them back out. They rock it again. They did a couple encores. The amount of hot chicks that this dude brings and has a following of is mind blowing. I could not believe it's probably the most per capita size of the room. You know what I'm saying? For a venue, the most hot chicks ever. They came out of the fucking woodworks. They were everywhere. I got to stand beside so many of them, but I didn't say a word to not one of them. Not even hello. Not even, hey, that band's fucking great, eh? Now listen, I may have been medicated on some psychedelics, but usually that makes me like I could be chatty. But what I'm telling you, and I got to get over this. I got to go see a hypnotherapist or a therapist or something, because I fucking cannot. I shut down inside. It's like a switch goes off. I just feel dark. I can't speak to them. I look at them a couple times, but But then I get caught, and then I look like an idiot because I don't over and go talk to them, because so many of them are like, I sort of get the vibes that they would be like, if that motherfucker said hello, I would talk to him. But I can't even get there right now. It is embarrassing. I'm ashamed to admit it. I never used to be like this, but I also was a huge drinker and that had copious amounts of liquid courage in me at all times out in society. You know what I'm saying? It is amazing for a fella like me who has so much self-esteem now, confidence. I got the body I always fucking desired. You'd think I'd be fucking parading around here, being able to talk to every single chick still, not still, now with this whole new everything, new attitude on life, love me again, everything. Not a chance in your life. And I hate it. It bothers me. I wake up the next day. Oh, how many fucking numbers you get last night, Bonds? How many girls you talked to? That's right, 0.0, because you're a dummy. Now, I'm not supposed to call myself names anymore, and we're working on that, and I've gotten so much better. Anyways, I'm not a dummy. I'm just a guy struggling. We're supposed to do positive affirmations afterwards and tell yourself you're not a dummy. So bear with me. Greg, you're not a dummy. You're just a retard. Quick! I'm just struggling right now, and it's something I got to overcome, and I'm working on it. And we'll get there. Okay, we got to get there soon, because I'm finally lonely after 9 years. I think I'm ready. I think I'm in the best place I've ever been in more than 9 years. And yeah, come on, ladies, I'm single. Let's go. Hit me up, because I certainly can't talk to you. Oh man, I was always against blind dates and stuff, but fuck, man, if you got like some single hot friends, as long as they're not like crazy, because crazy is good in bed, but crazy is also still crazy. And listen, I've had my fair share of crazies, and I was probably a crazy at one point or another along the way too. So, but yeah, send the good looking hot ones. Thank you. What else should I get to here? 32 minutes of rambling incessantly about nonsense. Scientists have studied octopus's DNA, and it turns out they might not be from Earth. Now, listen, I don't even know the source of this story. I am just reading to you what I had to read, and so I think it's sort of funny and weird, so I'm reading it to you. That's what this show's about. They have complete, unique genetic code and can edit their own RNA. Now, listen, I didn't say this would make any sense. I just copied and pasted. Meanwhile, I can't even edit a text message that's ending ducking 14 times. They haven't figured that out yet for some reason, which is mind-blowing, and I'm not the only one that gets frustrated by that, because my phone's pretty good at picking up shit that I need, want, sometimes don't want, or need but want, and the algorithm shit. Still can't figure out that I love to type the word and say the word fucking. Nope, still ducking. Drives me ducking mad. It does. I know, such a lame joke. What else? 3,000-year-old mummy was found with perfectly preserved tattoos. Scientists discovered an ancient Egyptian mummy covered in tattoos, proving that even 3,000 years ago, someone thought, yeah, sick tribal tat be really set me apart. And now we're all getting like, it's so funny. I found that pretty hilarious. It's just weird. I wonder how you would get a tattoo back in the day. What would you use for ink? Would it like, because blood wouldn't really stay if you like cut yourself and then hammered it back into the skin. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, something maybe I'll find out for next show and let you know. Ovechkin. Let's get to some sports. Only 4 goals away from beating Wayne Gretzky's 894 goal scoring record. He's got 9 games left. He needs 3 to tie, 4 to break. I think he's going to do it. I really do. And I'm going to start watching the rest of the Capitals games forthcoming, because Wayno's there. Unfortunately, he has to tote rat-face Finkel with him, Gary Bettman, but they're both at the remaining games to watch Ovi potentially break Wayne's record this year. I hope he does. I don't want to wait till next year. He's obviously going to come back and break it no matter what. So let's get it over with. It sort of sucks that good old Canadian boy Wayne Gretzky is going to lose that record, but he's got a trillion other ones that are never even going to be touched or broken. And some said that about this record, but listen, shit happens sometimes. And Wayno's going to take it in stride, full of grace and awesomeness. That guy is, regardless of what any of you assholes, and I'm not saying anybody in the show is an asshole listening and watching, but there are people out there that have slammed Wayne for his own fucking thoughts and beliefs. Now, the last time I checked, this was fucking North America, and it was a free goddamn society with free speech available, right? So how about any of you that got your fucking noses out of joint and are pissed off at Wayne Gretzky or whoever else decides to speak up about their political choices or their sexual choices or whatever their fucking choice may be about anything, and then you get all upset about it because it ain't your fucking choice? Well, how about you fuck right off? Because and then they're smearing shit on his statue and everything. Whoever did that, your life must be so sad, pathetic, and miserable that you have to hate on a Canadian legend who has done so much fucking good for his country, for so many people around the world. And this is the treatment he gets because he's on Donald Trump's side. Politics is fucking gay. Religion is fucked. All that shit's fucked. It does nothing but cause problems. This goddamn North America's divided damn near down the middle. Red and blue, red and blue. Libs fucking Dems. Fuck. How about all of them fuck off? Why can't we just get along? And it doesn't matter who you vote for. I remember growing up as a kid where I don't remember society ever hating on the other one because you voted red or blue or green or fucking orange, NDP or whatever, who cares? Your choice. Free country. Get out and vote. But by golly fucking gee, you better not tell anybody who you voted for or what side you're on unless you want to get ostracized or be hated on or because you don't join sides with the person you're talking to side. Drives me mad. And those people who do that, they are so fucking one-sided and they don't want for 1 second to see the good or listen to any good that some of these political people or other people that you might not agree with, they've done. You don't talk. Hey, never, ever, ever bring that up. Give any stats on that. Be it good, bad, or whatever. You're goddamn right, Wayne rules. And anybody who thinks otherwise, and if you're watching the show, toodaloo, get lost. Because I'm Team Wayne all the way. I don't care who he votes for. He's Wayne Gretzky. He was the greatest hockey player of all time. Still is, in my opinion. And guess what? I fucking get one. Because guess what? Again, free country, free speech. So you going to hate on me now because I like Wayne? God forbid I should say I like Donald Trump out loud. You know? I'm not on anybody's side. I don't like anybody. I think the whole thing is a fucking gong show. But it's pretty funny too. You know? It's not so funny when we're getting shifted with tariffs and all that stuff. None of it's funny. That's not funny. But the madness that is, and not just the USA, Canada too. It's a joke the way this is being run. Prime Minister steps down. A guy's in there that nobody voted that guy in. Did you? I didn't. All of a sudden, he's in. Weird. Anyways, I digress. Go Wayne. Such class. Making sure he's there. Gordie Howe was there when, let's circle back to where this all, that was quite the tangent, eh? Holy shit. Talking about Wayne Gretzky and Ovi's goals, and then boom, off to the races. But Gordie Howe did it when Wayne Gretzky broke his record, and he was there, and he celebrated and congratulated Wayne, and like kind of handed over. You know, here you go, it's yours. Well deserved. Wayne's going to be doing the same thing for Ovi, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. Coming up, hopefully real soon. Speaking of real soon, this time in 7 days, 3 hours and 20 minutes, the Masters starts. That's right. Feel cold coming on. It's going to hit around this time next Wednesday night because I got to call in sick for Thursday, Friday. Because listen, the Masters is like Christmas to a Bonzarelli. For those who know me and know me well, this is Christmas because the real Christmas sucks balls. In my life, it does. Has for years. Divorce will do that to a guy. But listen, the Masters does not suck. It has never disappointed me. It is the greatest gift that sports gives to us. I don't think that's how you're supposed to say that, but that's the way it came out. It really is the greatest golf tournament on the planet. It's also the greatest sporting event on the planet, in my opinion. Sadly, no Tiger this year. Just had Achilles surgery. So again, no Tiger for like another year, which sucks because golf is just better when Tiger's in it, regardless of whether you love him or hate him. And excuse me, more people are loving him now than ever. It's funny how it like you love Tiger, and then he had that massive fucking blow up, right? Cheating on his wife with like 18 different hookers, call girls and whatnot, and then driving down pills down the street while she's chasing him with a golf club, smashes out the back window. Not Tiger's best time. Not a good look either. And then he went to what do you call it? Sex and not wasn't anonymous because we knew we went there. But yeah, I guess it would be sex anonymous or whatever. But the dude's turned it around. He came back. He had that horrific car accident. I think that might have went in his favor. Got a lot of people back on his side because motherfucker almost died. And then he was back playing golf at I think it was the Masters, was the first one back. And, mind you, he limped around that place like he'd been shot, which, if you'd seen his leg, it literally was blown apart in this car accident. But anyways, I think the people are loving Tiger again these days. And that's good to see because he's done messed up sometimes, but he sure has done a hell of a lot for charities and the good of golf and kids out there, getting them in the game, which is great. Is this Rory's year? Will he finally get the Grand Slam? He needs the Masters only to win all 4 majors. There's only a handful of guys to do it. Tiger being one of them, Jack being another. Rory wants that so bad. He's come so goddamn close so many times. Boy, he's had some monumental collapses there too. Heartbreaking to see a few years back. And it's one thing that haunts you, man. It's the thing with golf. You get those tiny little tidbits of thoughts in there, and you're coming down the stretch on Sunday afternoon. It's the 9 hardest holes in golf. And that tournament, as they say, doesn't start till the back 9 on Sunday, baby, and that's what makes it the greatest sporting event on earth. It's a grind, and I love it. Can't wait. Next weekend, baby. Clear your candle. Clear. I went to say schedule and calendar at the same time. I've been doing that a lot lately. I don't know why. Maybe you should slow the fuck down when you talk. That'd be a good start, Bonds? Clear your schedule and your calendar too. The Masters is next week, baby. All right. Let's get into a Tato health and wellness talk here for a quick minute because, listen, I've been on one now. It's been 15 months, 14 and a bit months sober from alcohol. You got to say that, I guess, now because some people get offended. Again, reverting back. Yeah, actually, you know what? I don't care. Fuck everybody who gets offended by the littlest things. Piss off. I'm sober. Okay? California summer. You want to hear that? Good. Your body's a machine. I've learned that. And listen, I was a fat fuck for so long. I love junk food. I was a single dude forever. So, I hardly ever cooked. King of eating out. King of going to restaurants. And king of drinking at those said places. But listen, you can rebuild what you got, and it doesn't matter how big you are because my barrel was huge. I was ashamed to take my shirt off. My buddies would make fun of me. That's what friends are for, isn't it? But listen, those same friends have all given me the biggest kudos from transforming, not only my mind, but my body too, which has been it's been great, especially at 50 years old. It's certainly not easy to do. It's a goddamn grind. But the grind, at the end of the day, was worth it, man. It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work. But I think every last part about it has been worth it. And everybody that I see and talk to that you should throw me kudos and stuff, they're like, "Oh fuck, I wish I would have started when you did. I would have been where you are." And it's like, yep, well, it's never too late. That's the best part. It's never too late. You don't need a magic diet. You don't need an expensive gym membership. You need discipline and a plan. And that's honestly the God's honest truth. Carnivore diet, moderate to heavy lifting. I'm not so much into the heavy lifting because of my surgeries on my shoulders and stuff, but I'd say light to moderate lifting for me has been transformative. More reps, lighter weight for me. breath work and cardio, of course, too. 3 times a week only. You got to do at least 13 minutes. That's it. But do it intense. Make it a good 13 minutes. You don't just sit there and walk on the treadmill while you're texting on your phone and stuff. That's just not going to work. Get a plan. Make a plan. Ask AI. Ask me. I would recommend trying carnivore because it worked amazing for me. It's worked amazing for so many other people. I'm off all medications. My psoriasis disappeared. It's just try it. 30 days. See what happens. If it's not for you, you could still have vegetables on it. Just minimize them. And try to eat organic too, for sure, because, I'm just not sure of everything, the shit they're spraying in the foods these days. And listen, the 2 easiest things: don't eat bread, don't eat sugar. It's not that easy, but it's also not that hard at the end of the day. Allow yourself once a week. Big old have you seen The Rock's cheat days? That guy goes mad. Cakes, desserts, cookies, ice cream, sushi galore, pizza, burgers. And it goes nuts one day. But then the other 6, discipline, baby. Discipline. Water, steak and eggs for me, protein shakes, scoop peanut butter at night. I just had two nice scoops before I came and done this stupid show. And listen, that's what works for me. Find what works for you. Exercise is key. Positive affirmations are key too, man. Just you got to stay positive. Change your mindset. And so many great things can happen. Believe me, you. All right. That's all I'm going to talk about tonight on that. Just want to touch a bit on it each and every week because I know so many people are listening and paying attention and want to get there. Including Ryan Whitney, for the drummer for the Pharaoh Makes. He reached out to me yesterday and said he wanted to come on and talk about, drinking and getting in better shape and how did I do it? And he wants to be open and honest about, what he's up to and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to having him on. And the more people that want to come on and tell their stories, whether I've been instrumental in helping you or somebody else has, you want to come on and chat about it, by all means, let's go. And if you want to help at any given time, reach out. Again, I'm no doctor. I gotta say this now because there's snakes out there that like to listen and cause a ruckus. So just to inform you, and I know none of you are dummies by any means, but I'm no doctor. I'm just a guy who's lived through it, lived the experience of 15 months of super clean eating, wicked dedication to the gym and cardio and breath work and manifestation. I've done it all, and I'd like to think the proof is right in the pudding and you're staring at it, because everybody that I see that I haven't seen in a while is the first thing they say is they could see it in my eyes. Like just that change in attitude and mindset. And listen, there's some dark times, and it is all about changing the mindset. Because if you want to fall back and you want to sit and dwell on it, or, and if the flashbacks come back, you can sit there and let it ruin you, or you can decide to change your mindset just like that and think about different things. Can't look back in the past, man. It's gone. Toodaloo. There's nothing you can ever do about it. Can't do anything about the future either. So stop worrying about that. And that's one thing I've been working on hardcore lately. And it works wonders, because I'd sit here and worry about shit like 6 years from now. I'm like, dude, that's so far, like 1% it could happen. You're sitting here freaking out about it because it might happen. How about we worry about now and conquer in the moment? That's key. All right. It's time to get the hell out of here. Let's play a couple of videos, and I've done enough rambling, and I have to shoot an audition tonight before my bed. Let's start with this numbskull. This is pretty funny. Guys are always trying super hard to escape and get out of back of a cop car. The bad guys, that is, not everybody. Well, this guy escaped. Not the way you think. Watch this.
Well, what that is?
Managed to get the bus stop.
Do you not get the concept?
See how fast that disappeared?
Well, what that is?
One more time.
Do you not get the concept?
Adios, back to the speaking about Jesus Murphy, I'm not sure what the hell's going on here or how this guy's getting down, but this is pretty impressive nonetheless. Watch this. I'm going to mute that so I don't get red flagged. But in case you haven't noticed, buddy in the background doing pull-ups ain't got no legs. Still curious as to how he got up there, and I'm even more curious to how he's getting down. But I guess you'd have to be pretty strong and have strong arms. Well, you got no fucking legs. I guess. I don't know. Proof's in the pudding. Right there. Oh, Jesus Christ, Bondzee. Sometimes you get angry and sometimes you want to hit things. Well, sometimes things hit back. Watch this. Everybody in the club Timber. Buddy went down like a ton of bricks. Like, bro, put up a good fight at least. Holy cripes. Everybody comes around over. He runs off all ashamed and embarrassed. Sir, you are a loser. That tree showed him. You taking me down, tree? You're coming with me. Way harder. Thanks for breaking my fall. The best is he just gets up. He's all dazed and then runs off. Like, oh, I'm a loser. Oh, what a dork. Oh, you know what? I'll save this one till the end. I'll save that one till the end too. I got to play this one. Kudos to my guy here. This dude is probably getting 1,000,000 times more pussy than I am. Watch this. The strength in this dude is uncanny. He's lucky he doesn't throw through the goddamn roof. Now, he's no spring chicken. He's definitely not on the carnivore diet. But my boy there's probably getting laid heavily by being a male cheerleader. Is that a thing? I gotta find a male cheerleader from a fancy college down in the States and have those dudes done. I bet those guys see so much pussy they can't even keep up. Seriously. Unless they're gay and then they're just eating so much cock they can't keep up. I don't know. Each their own, you know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ, Bonds. What's next? I found this fascinating. Something I would not like to try anytime soon, but watch this. That's one hell of a way to get to the pool much faster. Oops. Fuck. Hold on. It says it's sharing. Maybe I turned it off. Hold on. You got to watch this. It's starting again right now. Check it. This is mind-numbing. Bloody hell, man. Did you see? Look how high that is. And I would just, if I jumped, I would be hitting my head off the top of that roof right above it. How he doesn't hit that and gets out far enough to get to that. Physics, eh? It's a wonderful thing. Anyways, that blew my mind. A dummy for sure, but I guess not so much in the end because he got to the pool faster and he lived. Well, I think he did. The video stopped. Speaking of dummies, check out these two numbskulls in the airport about to go at it. And one of them is, I believe, a football player. Check it. But he did take a shot first. But he slapped him. And then let's go. You took a quarter of a punch and were woozy and got knocked out 2 seconds later, bro. Look at him. Oh, you bleeding? Oh, what a shame. Maybe you shouldn't be so stupid. And then he goes back for more. Buddy, you got dusted in half a second. I wonder if I can rewind that. I can. Watch this. Wait, we got to go back. He takes one. Okay, it was more than a quarter of a shot. Look at him. Doink. One more time. Hit him first. Boom. Boom. But he sends him flying. I'm not sure whether to give him credit for getting back up and going at Buddy when he doesn't even know what planet he's on right now, or he's the dumbest idiot on planet Earth because Buddy is not twice his size, but that's a big lad. A scary big lad. We should give him one more shot just for standing there with his hands on his hips. I already taught you a lesson, boy. Now get the hell out of here. Anyways, that was awesome. Watching an idiot get his ass kicked. Let's stay with the airport trend here, shall we? And let's stay with the trend of I have no idea what the hell's going on here, but watch this. Never know what you're going to see in an airport. Big old set of jugs out at the airport in front of everybody. Why not? tidy whities. Police finally come, make her put her clothes on. Probably a good idea, lady. What goes on in people's mind in society? I'd really love to know. This is awesome. Hold on, I gotta rewind it. Check this. Bully getting her dues. Hardcore. Why can't we see it? There we go. Here, I'm gonna start again. Just a bully being a bully. Thumps this kid. Thinks it's funny. Thinks she's all bad. Gives her a couple more. Like, nobody deserves that in school. Like, fuck off. Anyways, what's about to happen is awesome. She must take at least 50 here coming up. Like, between all of it. It's awesome. Little hair pulling going on. Just getting fed. Over and over and over. Good for this girl. That's not all heroes wear capes. Gives her a couple more. A couple stomps. Why not? That's what bullies get. Now, not one ounce of my entire body feels bad for that pant load of a bully. Not one. Because she did that to a poor child who's just there to learn and not be beat on. Well, bully got what was coming to him. And it was fucking awesome. Toodaloo. What's not awesome is bitches who pull off this shit. Anybody who pulls this off. There's no need for it. It goes back to earlier, talking about, oh, just because you believe in Trump or just because you buy a Tesla and Elon's on Team Trump now, we're going to go vandalize. We're going to go vandalize all the Teslas. That makes a whack of sense, doesn't it? What kind of fucking mindset do you have? Where did you grow up? Like, give me a break. Why? Like, that's not Elon's car. That's somebody's car who's hardworking, paid for it with a lot of money. And then you got assholes out there vandalizing them now. Because they doesn't believe in their rights and what they believe in. So now I'm going to vandalize your car because I'm an asshole. People make me sick. Like, seriously. Why can't we just all get along and not do stupid shit to each other? Like, when does that start? Why can't we be more like this? Like, here's what you need to do and manifest this every day. This is what I wake up to and do every day. I gotta play this.
Did you know you can manifest anything you want? And if you do this one simple trick, it will change the course of your life. Try this here today. When you wake up, or if you're seeing this video, tell your brain what you want to have happen today. But tell your mind this. Mind, today we're going to find a wonderful day. We're going to have everything in this day go so smoothly. I only want you to find things that serve me and serve this manifestation. Give that a shot. See how fucking great your day gets.
Hell yeah,
Did you know you can manifest anything?
Dude, follow him on Instagram. Adonis_Bjornson. Wonderful tips. I've been following this new one. It's called Manifest with Huss. You get some wicked manifestations on this one. And this one you guys are going to get a kick out of, because this is what I started manifesting 3 times a day for the next 3 days. And apparently love's going to start chasing me. So we'll see. It better start chasing me because I have a real hard time chasing it. Watch this. Say it with me now. I now release the blocks in my heart that prevent me from experiencing love and joy now. I am love. I'm ready for love, and I receive love. You just watch. To manifest love even faster. Oh, yeah, visit the link, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, you just wait. Love is coming for old Bondzarelli now, because I'm going to manifest it. And that shit works. Trust me. I got a couple of photos I got to get to before I get out of here, because I found some of them really funny and I've had them in here forever. And well, it's time to go. And speaking of time to go, these got to go. I hope they never, ever, ever come to Canada, because I won't be able to. I'll be back to fat. Grape and peanut butter and jam with the grape. And they have strawberry, my 2 favorite jam flavors on the planet. And now they have them in Reese's peanut butter cups in the United States of America. I am no longer allowed to go to the United States of America due to that That fact only. The fact that they put caramel in it is bad enough alone. I have snuck in one or two of those in the past little while on my cheat day. You want to talk about willpower and testament and fucking discipline. Going into a goddamn gas station or wherever and seeing those just staring at you and going, Bondzee, come on, man. Come on. You used to love me. Just come on. Just 2 packs. Just 2 packs. It's like, fuck you. I want you so bad, but I can't have you. Those things are the bane of my existence. I'm telling you, they're so goddamn good. And then I just, these cannot, and I repeat, cannot come to Canada. But if somebody's in the United States and wants to send me some, I'd be willing to try 2 packs, okay? Maybe 3, because, well, maybe 4, 2 of each, but then no more, okay? Just fucking mainline that shit right into my veins. Oh, God damn it, that looks so good. Speaking of looking so good, how about the hot and honey sandwich from KFC? Damn, that looks delicious. Jalapenos hanging out. There's a sauce and cheese drizzling all out of it or whatever that is. But then reality strikes. Dun, dun, dun. Certainly don't look like that, baby, I'll tell you. Now, listen, I know most of this shit doesn't. And if I showed this last week, I apologize. I can't remember. It just dawned on me that maybe I did, but maybe I didn't. So if I did, too bad. Enjoyed it. It was pretty funny. I mean, because listen, what a joke. They spend all this money on advertising and stuff. And then when you go get it, it's literally whipped together in 40 seconds from Joe Schmo, who's like 14 years old, sitting in the back kitchen. You know what I mean? So whatever. I mean, Ty said it still tasted good. I'm not the one who bought it, but anyways. Oh yeah. Rest in peace to Val Kilmer. Let's get to that. This dude was a legend. How handsome was that motherfucker back in the day? Maybe not so much as an older fella. Now, and mind you, he had cancer there and stuff, so probably not looking his best, but I guess still handsome. Great set of hair on him still. But wasn't it like ultimate movie right there? Top Gun. He was Iceman. One of the greatest movies of all time. First Top Gun. I'll stand by that. And he was great in the second one too. Small little cameo. Nice of Tom to put him in there. He couldn't speak very much. So I believe it was even like, go see the movie. But he was in some great movies, man. He was born December 31st. He was a New Year's Eve baby, 1959 in Los Angeles. Died April 1st, April Fool's Day, 2025. 65 years old, I believe, if you do the math. And if I'm wrong, oh, well, I took a guess. I think that's what it added up to. But he was in some great movies over the times, wasn't he? Yeah, I was going to show them all and get through it. But you know what? I just want to get the hell out of here because it's actually over an hour. And, I'm simply done with the show. It's time to go. Toodaloo. Thank you so much for tuning in to this madness. I did a whole lot of nonsensical rambling. I don't know. Some of it made sense. Some of it might have not. And then, the rest, I hope you had a couple good laughs anyway. If not, well, I guess that's on me. Well, on you, because I think I was funny a couple times. It's time for me to go. I'm goddamn tired. I'm not used to this, like, working full-time out in society. I'm used to sitting here behind this desk yakking into this stupid microphone. But I'm loving it. No regrets. And, but yeah, I'm tired. Holy shit. Thanks all for hanging out with me tonight. It was wonderful. You take care. Comb your hair. I was going to say something else, but I won't. I hope you enjoyed tonight's pod. Enjoy the rest of your week. Hang in there. It's almost over, baby. And then guess what? I think it's not next weekend. Well, that's Masters. But then the one after that, Easter, baby. We get a long weekend. So hang in there. That's coming. Peace and love. Don't trip. You're fine. We'll get through this together, okay? Good. Toodaloo. It's Bondzee Live and Trippin With Bondzee on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. Have a great night. Love you. Bye. That one.
What was that?
That was very strange.
It was very weird.
Peculiar.
It was kind of amusing.
Yes, it was rather funny.
It was incredibly funny.
I loved it.
Hilarious. Wonderful.
Who's next to go? I check the line. Who's next to go?
Bondzee Live, Bondzee on YouTube.